Howdy, y'all. We're gonna do something a little bit different real quick. Give me just a second. I'm gonna switch over to a killer that's not as noisy while I do this. Member of my community, Cbenji, who is also a streamer, there will be a link to his Twitch down below, asked me if I would do a tier list. I figured, why the heck not, and I'll record it while I'm going. So I will do stuff, and then I will explain why I am doing it, kind of as I go. So we're going to start with some of the obvious ones. Nurse S. And this is not in my hands. I guess I'll qualify this before I keep going. This is a tier list assuming a better than average to great person is playing them. Not at my capability. Not at my skill. This is how I think they handle in the hands of very good people. But I am not super experienced with every killer, so... You know, and also this is my opinion. It's like a belly button. Everybody has it. With that out of the way, let's continue. Some of the easy ones. Spirit, S tier. Blight, S tier. Or double S, I guess, since they have a double S. Hag, I would put in the... I guess since... We'll kind of ignore double S. We'll, yeah, we'll just make it like that. Billy, I would say, is A tier. In the hands of a very good Billy. B. Trapper, D. Because let's not explain these, then we'll keep going. So, Blight and Nurse, no explanation needed. Hag, I put in A tier because she is so strongly countered by flashlights. And a team that knows it's a hag and is communicating completely shuts her down. Huntress, just not as efficient, I think, as Blight and Nurse. Still very good. But not as good. Billy, while the recent buff to the engravings add-ons is excellent and very much needed, I still think Billy just suffers a little bit. Wraith is just kind of... Like, they're there. They're not bad, but they could be a lot better. Legion. Legion is countered by doing what survivors are supposed to do. Survivors spread out. Legion's power is useless. Thereby, Legion is D tier. I would throw Michael down there as well. Probably, if you put them in order, probably there. He is one of the only killers in the game that has a limited power. And I think that's very unfair to him. Like, Ghostface, straight up upgrade. B tier. Like, there is no reason to play Myers when Ghostface exists. I'll get to him, Fancy Tacos, don't worry. After Spirit's nerfs, I would say she's a strong A tier. Used to be, I'd put her probably before Blight. But I'd say with the slight speed reduction and the more evidence of where she is in the nerf to her add-ons, A tier. Thinking for a second, sorry. Freddy... B tier. Good map mobility, good pressure. But the snares just got gutted when they got dropped to 5. It's not so much that he's bad. Like, he's not bad. He could probably be A tier. I actually think I'm okay with A tier. But just uninteresting. Which I know isn't the same criteria, but it's like, they kind of fall in line. Freddy's boring. Bubba. It's hard, because, like, do you judge Bubba on his merits individually, or do you judge him on the meme that he represents? On his merits alone, B tier. for the memes, all the way up here. But no, we drop him there. I think that's where he belongs. Clown C tier. There's just not enough compulsion to play clown. There's too many other options that are better now. Especially with like artist in play. I think artist represents clown's potential actualized. Yes, Basement Bubba, the jokes, all that stuff. That's why people play Leatherface. Demo? B? Maybe C? Like, not bad, but again, just not enough to him to make him strong outside of a few specific circumstances. I think I'll hedge my bets and put him C tier. Someone will roast me in the comments for that. It's okay. If not for that, definitely for this, Oni C tier. Because in the hands of a good Bubba or Billy and a good Oni versus the same good survivors, they're gonna run him long enough. He won't have his power for 2 gens, 3 gens. He'll get his power, get 1 down, and then he'll have to start all over. And like, they are going to punish him, especially in the current heal meta. Oni just isn't rewarded enough. Which saddens me because I enjoy Oni. He's a fun killer. But there's just not enough compulsion to play him. And I might adjust that later. Pyramid Head A tier. You can't use pallets. You can't use windows. Unless it's a drop, he's gonna hit you. He's got excellent pressure for the same reason. Nemesis. Same. Like, their powers have the same deal. It's if you get to a window or a pallet, it's just like with Huntress. All 3 of these, that pallet does nothing for you. That pallet is just going to delay the inevitable by a couple of seconds. Deathlinger after his nerf last patch, easy D tier. He is so much slower and so much more punished. They took stuff away and didn't give enough back. And I think universally he has the worst add-ons in game right now. Yes, assuming a good player. He is punished too much and not rewarded enough. Like, I think the best Deathlinger thing right now is to run Iridescent Coin and Snipe, but that's inconsistent on so many maps. Doctor C tier. He can shut down loops, but again, in the healing and hold W meta, I think an M1 killer, which kind of wraps back the first part of Oni's issue and Clown and the entire D tier, an M1 killer just doesn't get enough value. Twins, I put them in D tier because right now, in the state they are in, the game hates twins. Here's why. If you are at the other side of the same loop, like it's a Longwall Jungle Gym, and you were at the diagonal opposite corner from the pallet, using Victor, you down them at the pallet, and you switch back to Charlotte as fast as you can and walk to pick up. By the time you pick up, they can power struggle you every single time. If you have any kind of more distance than that, they can get to a pallet to pallet struggle you by the time you get there. There is no point to play twins. Every time you use your power, you get DS'd essentially. And that's silly. And I would love to play more twins. Like, let's be clear. I think twins are cool. They have potential. But there is no reason. There is zero reason anyone should play twins right now. Conversely, I think Trickster has one of the deadliest 1v1s in Dead by Daylight right now. Possible controversial take. I don't know how everyone else feels about it. But the fact he can peg you with the knives in your running phase, like where overcome takes in place of your injury phase, is just silly. That gives you so much free pressure. 1v1 excellent, 1v4 lacking. For classics, I still haven't covered Plague. I think Plague is, especially with the buffs, I'd say she's at A tier right now. There's a lot of really strong Plagues. And she deals with the healing meta. In a meta of Circle of Healing and strong medkits, Plague shuts all that down. So I think that's good. I think that's very strong. Pig? C. I would love to put Pig higher. I love Pig as a killer. I enjoy playing her. But, and this is the important one, the but. When you use Pig, you find yourself in this situation where I put a trap on Survivor A's head, I hook them. I go put a trap on Survivor B's head, hook them, Survivor C saves A. Before I can do anything, Survivor A has that trap off their head because they rolled a luckiness on they got lucky on their 25% roll. And what am I supposed to do about that? I have no counterplay to bad luck. Like when half your power needs some form of bad luck protection, it's not much of a power. But no, Fancy Tacos. Trickster did not become more fun. Trickster became more oppressive. Who out of the classic lineup am I missing? Yes, I'm just missing the two newest killers. Pinhead. A. He's got strong add-ons. Engineer's Fang can really do a number on people. If you can get a chain hunt up, you become oppressive. And just the fact to deny the chain hunt means one person's not really on gens. It's kind of like killing someone before the game starts without actually killing them. And it's maybe a smidge overstated, but the impact is the same. Artist, A tier as well. And that could change soon. I think she's either A tier or she's top of B tier. To kind of order them by how strong I think they are. I think that covers it on just about every tier. But no, Artist literally can down you across the map with minimum effort. Just the power of those crows, the free information. I've been running a Lethal Pursuer, and I'm usually getting an injury or at least several marks in the first 5 seconds of the game. And I'm in a chase in the first 15. She just gives you so much free power. And this is, this is my opinion. This is all my opinion, guys. Comment your own tier list down below, correct me, tell me I'm stupid, whatever makes you feel better. But again, thank you all so much for watching. This is Laird. Catch y'all next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one.